Guys, it's week number 3 of Dana White's Contender series. I can't believe that this is only 10 weeks long. This is already number 3. We've only got 7 after this. I feel like they're just ticking away, and it's making me nervous, guys. I don't want it to end, but let's enjoy it while it lasts. In this one here, we have a matchup at 205 pounds, and it's a matchup that I think a lot of people, on paper, this matchup looks like it's going to be less close than I think it can turn out to be, if that makes sense. We have Alik Lorenz, and he's taken on, let's make sure I get this right, Abdulrakhman Yakhyaev. Yakhyaev is what we're going to go with. Yakhyaev is 6-0, 5-0 in the last 5. That's how undefeated fighters work. 6-1 on the Lorenz side. He's also 5-0 in his last 5 fights. The reason I'm saying that this fight could be closer than it looks on paper is because of the style of Alik Lorenz. And we're going to talk about Lorenz here in a moment, but first we're going to start with Yakhyaev. Yakhyaev is a good striker, right? He's got plenty of power. He's got good combos, and a lot of times it's that 2-3, which is the straight cross to the lead hook. That's his kind of go-to combination. He picks his shots really well, and he's durable. We've seen this guy eat some punches, and not a big problem for him, right? But he picks his shots, he takes his time, he does what he needs to do, puts that 2-3 out there, lots of power. But the grappling, that's where he's best. He's got solid takedowns, he's got a good body lock, and he'll stick to it. And why is that important? Well, because when people get up after you get them taken down and you still have the body lock, you can rip them right back down with a mat return. And that's what he does. He does that really well. Good mat returns. He takes the back also very well. He can use the body lock to help him take the back as well. So if you've got the body lock and your opponent's trying to get up, a lot of times they give up their back to get to their feet. And then when you drag them back down with the mat return, guess where you end up? Usually on their back. So a lot of this, it plays together. He attacks submissions very well. He's also got a pretty diverse submission arsenal. But the killer instinct is probably something that I think ends up being one of his better tools. Killer instinct, what I mean by that, it's when you have someone hurt or in a compromised position and you notice this and you attack it. Not like, oh, I think he's hurt, and then you stand there and you wait, or like, oh, I hit this guy and I cracked him, now let me just take him down and lay in his guard. No, he doesn't do that. The people with good killer instincts say, oh, I've got this guy hurt, I'm going to get him out of there. So that's something I like to see. On the other side, Alik Lorenz, very interesting fighting style. His striking, it's just kind of decent, but he's got pretty good volume and he's got a good step-in elbow. Those are the things I like the most. His power's pretty good, but he's got really awkward pressure, and he kind of just like leaves his punches to linger. Like he'll throw a punch out and it's like still out there. That was an exaggeration. That's not like quite like that, but like his punches are there longer than you expect them to be, right? It's very strange. He makes himself wide open to be countered there. The dude seems to be able to take a punch, so that helps him. But like his defense striking is it's not super good. But it's because he's so awkward that he can land a lot of these shots, and he does have some power. And obviously, a step-in elbow hurts no matter who throws it. So there is that. So there's a lot of things to like both like and dislike and be confused by with Lorenz. But it's been working for him. Obviously, he's 5-0 in his last 5 fights. That's a pretty good 5 on end. So in the grappling though, he's good here as well. Now, he struggles with top control because a lot of times he's trying just to finish the fight and do a lot. It's not that his top control is necessarily bad, but when you try to do too much, sometimes you just can't control as well if you're trying to also finish. So there's that. But he does have good scrambles, really good scrambles, actually. I think he's probably the better scrambler of the two, which isn't, indicative of who's going to be the better grappler, but he is the better scrambler, I would say. He's got decent takedowns. He is difficult to control. When you get this guy down, he's always just doing something. And if he gets on top, the ground and pound's there. He starts really fast, and he has a really good pace. I can see a path to victory for a guy like Lorenz in this by being awkward, getting that pace going early, and just doing a lot. And that's his path here. But outside of that, the more skilled fighter is Yakhyaev. He's got more technical skills. On paper, he should be the far better fighter, but I could see this one being a little more dicey than maybe the odds are going to suggest, because I assume when the odds drop, I don't know, we just had week 1 and I'm recording this, so either way, I assume Yakhyaev is going to be a big favorite. I do think he wins, but I feel like this fight could be dicey and could be sweaty. I'm going to take Yakhyaev. Let me know what you guys think, and also, if you're enjoying this, maybe like the video on your way out, and check out the rest of the videos in this Dana White's Contender Series playlist. I should have all 5 of the matchups in a playlist that popped up on screen already. If it hasn't popped up on screen, it will any moment, and I will see you in one of those videos.